Hey guys, so today I thought, well, I'm filming a video for obviously my ASMR channel today, and so I'm doing my makeup, so why not sit here and do it with you. So it's gonna just be like a normal, everyday, normal makeup look. I don't do anything fancy unless, well, I've been doing a couple of Halloween looks and stuff lately. Well, I did one. I don't know why I'm lying and saying I did a couple. I did one. Maybe I'll be doing another one soon. I actually have a sister, Gasco. Oh my god, I forgot how to pronounce her name. The freaking sisters from Resident Evil. I will put one of the lovely ladies right here for you to take a gander at. But until then, I don't really have any Halloween plans for Halloween makeup because if I'm being honest, the washing makeup off is the thing that stresses me out. But anyway, back on topic, yeah, so natural everyday, just so I can film a video, and then also because it's different to my last one, this is an updated tutorial slash ramble. I don't think I'm qualified to give a tutorial if I'm honest, but yeah. And if the light keeps changing and stuff, it's the sun's on this side, there's an artificial light on this side, there's a orange light above me. Also, if anyone tries to say that I've got yellow skin, no, pink skin, like a pink undertone, I'm just going to show them this video. I don't think I've ever looked more like yellow toned in my life, even though I'm like, look how pale I am. I'm like super pale, but I'm a yellow girl. So sit and do your makeup with me, copy me, whatever. If you do, be aware that I'm not like a beauty guru. Okay, my favourite beauty guru actually, because I do have one, is Jordan Lipscomb. If I look here, by the way, it's because there's a mirror, because I will not be using you as a mirror because it's literally the hottest thing ever. Jordan Lipscomb, I don't know if you know her. If you don't, well, if you don't, you're missing out. She's a UK sort of beauty YouTuber slash TikToker, originally YouTuber. She's been around for a good while. She is literally my freaking idol. I love her so much. I love watching her do her makeup. I love watching her talk literally about anything. This morning watched her, well, this morning and last night, because I fell asleep too actually last night. Wow, look at that glow. Look at that glow. Oh, this is, by the way, I'm not even giving a tutorial. This is the Grippy Serum, my Maybelline. This is really good if you need a grippy primer and like you think primers are a waste of time and a lie. This one will actually change your mind. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Jordan. She does makeup on another level, and I wish wholeheartedly that I could wear the amount of makeup that she wears and look good. Unfortunately, if I wear too much makeup, it kind of doesn't look good. Do you know what I mean? Like, less is more with me, but with her, more is more, less is more, medium's more. She can literally do anything. Oh, where's my... One moment. This is already going swimmingly. You know what's hilarious? I actually did get it originally and it was sitting right here. Can't remember what I was talking about. Maybe it'll come back to me. I just know it's about Jordan. Anyway, this is the primer I use over the top of the grippy primer. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. She is used because I have huge pores that love to like ruin makeup for me. So I use this on my forehead, my nose, my chin, my cheeks, you know, anywhere that those caverns sort of reside, which is basically my entire face. And I also have a spot there, so please ignore that. And then I just rub that in and hope for the best. It's not perfect. I'm pretty sure it's really good for people who want to hide their pores, who don't already have really visible, like extremely visible pores like me. Don't get me wrong, it definitely works and it looks better than without using it. But yeah, like I've not found anything that completely covers my pores, to be honest. Like not one makeup product has ever done that for me. Like you can see my pores all over my face. It's actually really great. I remember what I was talking about before that. I'm actually the worst YouTuber ever. Oh, this morning my sister graciously made me some avocado and toast with scrambled egg and it was freaking gorgeous, let me tell you that. I usually have Cocoa Pops for breakfast. Anyway, skin tint time. So again, because I'm a low makeup girl usually, because otherwise I hate the way I look. That's probably a skill issue, but whatever. I use skin tint, and the one I'm obsessed with at the minute is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. I think it's great. I got it in shade 5 light warm. I could probably go for a yellow one that's more pale, but I'm not spending unnecessary money. So this might look crazy when you first put it on, but it literally blends out so amazingly. If you love glowy light makeup, you would instantly be obsessed with this skin tint if you haven't already tried it. I know they're Halo Glow, the other thing, you know, the thing that looks like the Charlotte Tilbury thing, is like massive, a craze. However, I have a little bone to pick with that product. I bought it, and I bought it in quite a light shade, being a pale girl, and I don't tan. Like, I wish I had the dedication, and this is just the Kylie Skin Tint brush, by the way, the dedication to fake tan every single week, because sunbeds are dangerous, so I won't be using the sunbeds. But yeah, I wish I had the dedication to fake tan every week. And like, every time I do it, I think, yeah, this is going to be the week where I'm tan all year round. I look gorgeous. That day never comes because it is so much effort to tan. Like, it literally takes it out of me. Even though every time I do it, I feel so much better. But I'm just trying to embrace the paleness, I think. I don't know whether the dark hair is kind of counteracting my pale self-love kind of journey, because it is so dark against my skin. I don't know whether it kind of makes me look like a corpse. Let me know if that's what you think. When I've got no makeup on, do you think I look like a dead woman? Because that's how I feel 90% of the time. Whether that's just my mental health screaming you have face dysmorphia or body dysmorphia, or it's my broken self-esteem, or whether that actually is the truth, please be brutally honest with me. I love having the dark hair for the health. Like, my hair is so healthy, but there's always like that little tick in my brain that's like, oh my god, dye it baby pink, dye it all baby pink, bleach the fuck out of it, or dye it baby blue, or go blonde, because I was blonde for many years. This is what it looks like when it's on. Not much coverage if you've got like something to cover, e.g. this bad boy down here, but an unbelievable base for natural makeup. Like, even just skin tone it, and look how glowy it is. It definitely is living up to its name of Halo Glow. I've got half my makeup in here and half my makeup in a bag over there. I don't really have a vanity or anything to do my makeup. I either do it on the floor or at my computer desk. I wish I had a vanity, but this isn't what I was actually trying to get, by the way. I don't know why I picked that out. Okay, so highlighter, because like I said, I like natural glowy makeup on me. I use the e.l.f. oh, it's upside down, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. I wouldn't say it's the best sort of highlighter. I'm kind of like, I'm using it because it's the only like cream highlighter I have. It kind of has like a holographic, can you see that? Like, I don't know if I turn my head, can you see, like, it's kind of got like a holographic tint to it, like maybe like pink a little bit in some light. To be honest, on camera it just looks silver, so it looks like I'm talking absolute rubbish, but if you have this product in real life and you put it on your skin, you'll be able to see what I mean. It kind of gives a holographic like pink tint, and it doesn't give a cast, like, you know, it doesn't give like that horrible cast, but it is glittery, and I know a lot of people hate being glittery. Me, I think I'm slightly adverse to it. Like, I don't really enjoy being glittery. I'd prefer it to just be a highlight, but alas, it's the only cream highlight I have, so I use it and it does the job. But I would just say don't use it over the top of like blush or anything like that, because that is when you'll get the cast and it will also rub your blush off. I have learnt the hard way. And then we're going for natural today, like every day. So I'm using the Fit Me concealer, the Maybelline one, in shade 02, or is that 20? It's shade 20. Sorry guys. And then the e.l.f. concealer in Fair Warm. I put a dot here, dot here. I usually put some on my nose, but I've accidentally put my highlight on. Oh well, I'll do it anyway. Forehead, chin. That is it. Don't put any under my eyes because my eye bags are so dark. It kind of gives grey when I put like makeup over the top of them. There's probably something I could do to try and make that like work better, but at the minute I've just chosen to just not do it. Yeah, I just pat this in all over. On the nose I try and keep it in the middle, and then I kind of just swipe down to do like a pre-contour. So I do like just dab the excess stuff from the beauty blender on my eyelids and a little bit under my eyes, just, you know, but I don't actually put any concealer directly there. There we go. Now at this point I always think, oh, blimey, you look a tiny bit scary. And you would be right if you thought that as well. So let's put some colour back into our face, and actually by doing that I use this Revolution blush. Sorry, my makeup is all dirty because it all goes together in the bag, but this is in shade Berry Flush. I think this is a really nice purpley, reddy pinky shade. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like a marble effect when you buy it brand new, but I just put it on the back of my hand. I grab one of these brushes, not sure what you call them. I know this one is literally a Morphe brush. It's a Morphe foundation brush, so I am actually using it wrong. Dab it on my cheeks in this sort of area. So sort of on my cheekbones, but not on my cheekbones. Do you know what? I'm backtracking. I'm trying to cover this spot because it's throwing me off. This is like a relatable makeup routine. That did nothing. We continue. So you see where my cheekbones are? I kind of just do it there on my cheeks and up a bit. I don't know what you'd call that kind of part of your face. Is it the apple of your cheeks? I don't know. I think it's a bit lower than that. Yeah, I do my blush low. Only recently I've figured out that it kind of looks good for my face shape because, you know, if you can see, well, you clearly can see because I'm literally in front of you, but my face is a bit like jagged. Like, it goes in, it goes out, then it goes back in again, then it goes out, then it goes back in again. It's not like a cute little rounded shape. Okay, so for contour, I have the NYX Wonder Stick. I've had this for about 3 years. It's probably very out of date, but why would I buy a new one when I've got all that product left? Until it starts giving me like an allergic reaction, we're sticking with it. So I draw like a diamond on my nose, and then from here I kind of draw an upside down triangle. Yeah, so this weird shape because she's got a big nose, and then I blend it down, just basically follow the lines. Try not to disrupt the middle bit too much, but I always end up doing it regardless. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I blended out my nose. My sister called me because a random phone number is telling her to fuck off. So we were trying to figure out who it is, but the mystery prevails. Nose contour blended out. It's not perfect, but anything's better than my natural nose. Well, I know he is telling me my phone contract has ended. Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. Okay, this is a new step as well. I get this same contour, find the bit in my cheek that, you know, is naturally inwards, and then blend it out a little bit. Can you hear that? Ignore my dog that's barking. With this tiny little brush, and then I grab this brush just to, you know, make it look a little better. Voila. And then do the same on the other side. There's probably better ways to do this, but like I said, I'm probably not the one to be giving out makeup tips, because I know you're not even supposed to rub like that, but and then I do bring it there a little bit so it's like, you know, super snatched. And then obviously because I'm a little bit heavy-handed with that, I've kind of lost my jawline a little bit, so I will go back in. I'll put some of this e.l.f. concealer just here and here, and then use my beauty blender to like carve this section, and then I'll give myself a spritz. I'm running out of this really bad, and it's like spraying me giant dollops of setting spray, but it's good. I mean, it keeps me like hydrated. You don't have to put your powder on. It looks really good. My makeup looks different every single time I do it, even though I follow the same steps, so it's just one of those things. I normally have been putting freckles on, but the past like 3 times I've done my makeup I haven't actually done fake freckles, which is crazy, so I'm not going to do that again today. What I am going to do is again go backwards into an order that most people don't do, and use this Morphe brow gel. Whoa, that's kind of filthy right there, but my natural eyebrows are really hard to stick down, so we're not doing a laminated eyebrow look. We are literally just fluffing them up. So I get this gel on this really old stinky brush. It's not stinky, actually. I don't know why I said stinky, but it's old. Especially the start of my eyebrow, I want that to be fluffed up, and then just run it through the rest. I just try and get them to be like that. Throughout the process you'll see me like fiddling with them and stuff to try and get them to like stay where they are, because eventually they settle but it's just, you know, hard work, and they will never be perfect because my eyebrows just aren't capable of that without me paying like £40 every 5 weeks to get them laminated, which right now is something that I can't commit to because I really can't be bothered. I should probably try like an at-home lamination kit, but again, I don't want to like burn my skin. Again, I can't be bothered. I'm a lazy girl, and then I complain about feeling ugly. So everything, actually, all the problems I have is all my fault. Bronzer and powder. So I have this NYX Buttermilk bronzer, really good. Smells like a treat, by the way. So if you want your bronzer to smell like chocolate, get this one. It looks like I haven't used it much because I don't use much bronzer, but I literally use it every time I do my makeup. So bit on the forehead, even though my forehead's already small, bit on the cheekbones to accentuate what we did earlier. A little bit on the front of the nose maybe, and a little bit on the chin as well to make my chin look less lengthy. For blush, I will go between the Too Faced colour in Cloud Crush. Oh no, it's called Super Candy Clouds, sorry. Oh, just putting that down so you don't actually see everything in my room. Yeah, so it's like a really cool toned pink. Or the NYX Buttermelt blush in the shade Mauve, soft mauve. This one's really nice, this one's really nice. I'm going for this one for more of a natural look, so it makes me look like a little bit more like alive. But the other one is really cute, and I have been using it quite a lot, but I think because I use quite a purpley kind of one underneath, I need something a little bit more pink. It looks like I haven't used it a lot, but trust me, I have. And then I'll just put it in the exact same place where I put the blush before. I think this blush placement kind of gives like a natural flush. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you could be looking at me now thinking, girl, that's literally atrocious. But I'd never know. So if you can hear buzzing in the background, it's the boiler, don't ask. Then I will use the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. It's already kind of coming out, so I'll usually tap it into like the lid, but it's already there. Grab it on this tiny little brush. How satisfying is that, by the way? And I'll brush it onto my T-zone. Look at that. Like, look at the difference. It's so good. This powder is so good. If you use it on a little tiny brush instead of like one of those triangle things, whatever they're called. This is why I shouldn't be giving makeup tutorials, because I don't even know what they're called. It's a lot more lightweight, whereas if you use it obviously on one of those triangle things, it becomes more of a heavy duty powder, which I'm not adverse to with different makeup looks. I think heavy powders definitely have a very important place in society. And then I'll put some on my forehead here so I don't look quite as greasy. Look, I like looking shiny, I don't like looking greasy, so chin, get that out of here. On my eyelids as well, because I hate having shiny eyelids. I feel like having shiny sticky eyelids makes me feel really greasy. So I'll just keep doing this until I've used all the powder that I tapped out, so I don't have to waste any of it. And then I will get the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in shade 130 beige, which is probably not the right shade for me, but it was the only one in the shop when I bought it. Fat bit of the Beauty Blender and along my jawline. To snatch myself a little bit more. I'm really trying to, I try to lean into the soft girl kind of makeup, and then I've realised that my face shape just isn't like kind of sort of built for the soft girl makeup, even though I wish it was, because you girls literally have it all in my opinion. Whatever excess is on here, like literally, and just press that powder in. I don't really have a greasy face, but you know when you like don't powder your face enough, see there's no stick on my face right now. You know when you don't powder your face enough if you're doing like natural makeup, and like if you touch your face it's sticky. I hate that. That's literally one of my biggest pet peeves ever, is sticky makeup. I think it's just like a sensory thing. The next step would be eyebrows. So I have the NYX Lift and Snatch pen. This is like a cult favourite. People love this shit. In Ash Brown, give it a shake, and then I will draw on the the ends of my eyebrows. So since I realised that the straight eyebrow look maybe wasn't for me, I'm going to try and lean into my natural eyebrow shape a little bit more again. I don't like them looking too bushy. Don't get me wrong, when I had laminated brows and I was doing bushy brows, that was like probably one of the best times of my entire life, but it's just not possible right now, so I just keep it to a minimum. A few at the front as well, just to make it look more cohesive, the same colour, and then just do it on the other side. I know there's been like a craze for K-pop demon hunters recently, and I kind of was like avoiding it. I don't know why. I love animated movies, so I did give it a watch the other day. Tell me why it's one of my favourite animated movies I've ever watched. The art style, the story itself literally gripped me by the neck, throttled me, went down my throat, took my heart out and squeezed it. So deep and well thought out, and I absolutely loved every single second, and the songs fucking bomb. They are fantastic. And then because my hair's dark, I will also go in with another lift and snatch pen in espresso, I know, greedy girl, and put a little bit on the outside just to deepen my eyebrows a little bit. And when you've got two eyebrows that kind of look related, kind of don't look related, you know you followed the tutorial correctly and you look like me. The next step is one that I have to make on the fly. Do I put on some eyeshadow or shan't I? Today I shall, because the people are watching. This is the only makeup, the only eyeshadow palette I've ever owned in my entire life. I will probably get more, it's just I'm not very good at eyeshadow, so, and I kind of don't think it suits me. The shape of my eyelids and stuff like that kind of keep me from buying eyeshadow palettes and trying out eyeshadow looks. I did this yesterday and it worked out swimmingly. Today is another day, so we will see. I will try and be more precise today, but I will tell you what I'm doing because I probably won't be able to talk while I'm doing it. I will grab this shade, and this shade, mix them together, pat it off until there's literally nothing left on the brush, so it's all fucking for no reason anyway, and put it where my pupil is, halfway round, and then a little underneath. You'll see what I mean when I've done it. The reason I didn't show you that was because this is literally all you would have seen for about 7 minutes because it takes me that long. And yes, my mirror is on a New Balance box. I'm so professional. This is what it looks like. Let me close my eyes. I don't know what it looks like with my eyes closed. Please don't judge me. I can't do winged eyeliner. Doesn't suit me. Doesn't look good at all. It gets stuck in the crease of my eyeball. So I have really big eyelids until I open my eyes. Can you kind of see what I mean? And then it kind of goes wobbly when I open my eyes, so it's just something I avoid. Can't be asked to learn how to do it, don't really care. Instead, I will continue doing this for probably the rest of my life. The next step being curling my eyelashes, but only slightly. If you've been here for a while, if you've watched any of my other ASMR videos from the past, you will see that I used to do very, very curled eyelashes, very, very long, very, very curled. I'm kind of trying to get away from that. I'm trying something new. So I will barely curl my eyelashes, okay? They will be curled because I don't want my eyelashes pointing down like they do naturally. I will slightly curl them without trying not to destroy the eyeshadow that I literally just spent ages doing. Okay, max. This is max curl. This might actually be too much. Let me just try and flatten them a little bit. Yeah. This actually is cute to leave like this. I'm not gonna lie, you don't need mascara for this look. You don't need it. But I will be doing it just because force of habit, even if I regret it afterwards. So I'll put a little bit of brown mascara on. This is Benefit Bang in brown, very good, the best brown mascara I have used. See, I regret it already. I wish I hadn't put it on. Sometimes I feel like having long eyelashes actually ruins the makeup look. That's not me trying to be like, oh boo-hoo, my eyelashes are so fucking long and luscious and perfect, but you literally just saw that in real time. And then I'm going to continue ruining it and put some black on. This is the best black mascara I've ever used in my entire life. L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in waterproof. If you want a waterproof mascara that will not come off, this is your gal. I have to struggle every night to get it off with micellar water, and then it's still on by the morning because I just give up and my eyes sting. I need a proper makeup remover, but I'm terrified of trying new products and getting acne and bumps and stuff, because while I was in Australia I tried a bunch of new skincare and it gave me like millions of tiny little bumps into my skin, so I had to go full like Korean fungal acne safe routine. That is what I'm currently on, and it got rid of it all and I haven't had the problem since, so I will not change my skincare products And I'll also, if I do change my skincare products, to be fair, because I've ordered a new cleanser, I will make sure that that cleanser, or whatever the product is fungal acne safe. I don't know if it was fungal acne, I don't know what it was, but once I started using fungal acne safe products, it disappeared. So call a spade, whatever. Then I'm going to put on a little bit of this. Don't know if this is like another myth I've created in myself, but I will use the Wonder Skin lip tint in XOXO. Not really seen anyone else wear this. Don't know why, it's a very good natural shade. I will put it on my entire lip, like so. I don't know if I've put enough on the edges, but yeah, this doesn't take very long to dry at all. And obviously, if you've seen these on TikTok, then you just wipe them off once they're dry, and they literally do. People say they stay all day, and I never believe people when they say shit like that about makeup, but this genuinely does stay through eating, through drinking, through sleeping, actually, because I went to sleep and woke up and it was still on. So I'm an advocate for this. This colour especially is an awesome source colour for everyday makeup. See, it's already drying and cracking, so it's not like one of those things where you literally are sitting here thinking, fuck, I have to leave the house in like 5 seconds. No, it's definitely not one of those things, and I will be back with a tissue to wipe it off. One warning before I do wipe it off though, don't leave this product on for longer, thinking the longer you leave it on for, the more strong the colour will be, because especially if you've picked a light-ish kind of shade, it says 5 minutes. I think even 5 minutes is shooting the barrel. If you leave it on for too long, you will wipe it off and have blue tinge all over your lips, and you'll kind of look like you're dying a tiny bit. Like it just ruins what you were going for. So for once, because this is the only iteration that I ever listen to the package of like hair products or like eyebrow tint or anything like that, listen to the package, trust me. Got my super awesome kitchen cloth, and you're gonna do this in real time. So try not to wipe yourself twice in the same place where you've just wiped off some of the blue, because you'll just put the blue on your face. Done that many times as well. If you're wearing like a full beat, like foundation, whatever, you may have to conceal back around your lips once doing this, just because it's kind of hard to be completely accurate in not wiping off any makeup around your lips. But because I kind of have a skin tint on, it doesn't really matter as much, because you can't actually see if I've wiped any of the makeup off. How gorgeous is that? Very subtle, very perfect. After that, I have the what is this? This is the Maybelline Colour Sensational lip liner in 8 Gone Grage. Is that how you say that word? I love the consistency of this lip liner, but I will just, looking in the mirror right now, put a little bit, sorry to stop talking, on the top of my lips to overline a little bit, and then underneath as well. Not much, but it is actually really cute. This lip liner is like a purple kind of shade, and it's actually really cute. I love it. And then to top the whole thing off, classic Nivea. Cannot go wrong with a Nivea lip sol. And because you've got skin tint on, not skin tint, a lip tint, it won't come off. Moisten those lips. Give yourself a spritz. That rhymed. How awesome. Dry it. If you want maybe a little bit more powder, that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a tiny bit more powder just on my cheeks, just to get rid of a little bit more of that shine, because I did say it's my biggest fear, and I wasn't lying when I said that. My next biggest fear, losing the brush that I need every single time I need it. I need to write under my nose again, just like last time. Yep. So I'll just put a little bit, see where that shine is here? Don't want it. I want the shine everywhere, not my cheeks though. See that, like all here, perfect, love that. But here, no. Absolutely not. My pores need to be hidden. And again, on my forehead here, get rid of that. And then voila, this is the finished makeup look. Super glowy, very natural, although slightly not natural because of the eyeshadow eyeliner. very easy to do on a daily basis. I will normally do this a lot quicker than I have on this video. I don't know why I've been yapping for so long, but yeah, this is the finished look. I'm not doing anything with my hair today because I simply can't be bothered. So this is actually my finished look for the rest of the day, and you will see this on my newest ASMR video if you watch that. But if not, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have either learnt something or had fun on this beautiful journey of makeup with me. I don't know what else to film for this kind of channel, so just let me know if you are interested in any topic. I could talk about books. I love books. I've got loads of books. Could talk about games. Could talk about anything. Could take myself on a date, on a single date. Could do that. However, I have anxiety, so maybe not that one. But if you do want to see anything, then please let me know what, because I'm strapped for ideas. But yeah, thank you so much for watching if you watched up to this point, and I love every single one of you.